Hola, I'm Soraya, and today I wanted to share with you a completed project, which is Wreck This Journal. I did this when I was inspired to, and it took me over 2 years to complete. This is how it ended up, a chunky book, as I discovered that this is how usually my books end up. So this was how it's supposed to be, and this is how it ends. So this was one of the things that I learned from this book. Now usually I just cut the spine and then I don't have this problem, but here I was learning, and this book was a learning experience in many ways. So the first prompt is this one: add your own page numbers. For me it was very boring to go to all the pages and add the numbers, so I just added the numbers here. Then on this one is crack the spine, so I just put here animals that don't have a spine, and then here animals that have a spine. And I just glued a lot of circle dots, and also a red acrylic pen, so it's a lot of dots. Then the next prompt is this one: color this page red on purpose. So I just put this paper and then this washi and then a lot of stickers, and you actually see a pattern in the page. The next one is pour, spill, drip, spit, fling different colored things here. So for me it was the first time that I used coffee. So these round things, and this one, it's coffee, this one and this one. And then I use also this rice oxide, and then I just glued coffee stickers. Then the next one, poke holes in this page using a pencil, and that's what I did. I just did the holes, and then I put here pencil stickers because I wanted to. Here is draw fat and thin lines. So I had this from when I was trying to use up these materials in my notebook. So I just glued those pages that have different thickness of lines. This page is for handprints or fingerprints. So that's what I did. I just put here my hand, and here my hand, it's upside down, and then in the background it was a lot of paints that I did using my fingers. Color this entire page, that's what I did. So here I did it using mainly stickers. So this is heart stickers that I did looking like it's sand, and then I have a mermaid here, and then here's the star. Behind it's another page from my notebook, a sticker with acrylic and more acrylic and washi. So it's a fun page. This prompt is throw something. So there was a hole here, and for me it was a black hole. So this was already here, so I just added this and this, so you have like the planets going around and being pulled towards the black hole. And then of course a lot of stickers. This one was pressed leaves, so I grabbed some leaves from the ground, and I had this shape and then this shape, and with this shape I tried to put paint, and then I just put it like this here and here, but it didn't really work. I think it's because of the leaves, because the leaves were very tough and slick, but still I drew a butterfly afterwards. Next one, do some rubbings with a pencil. So that's what I did with this pencil. I just put a paper on top and I just did that. So I have dinosaurs here. So the fun thing about this is that it's the first time that I try this. For example, rubbing with a stencil, it was my first time. Using leaves, it was my first time. Doing the coffee, it was my first time. So it gave me confidence and helped me try to learn the materials that I was using. This one was just scribble widely with reckless abandon. So this one I already had from my notebook, and then this I just matched the colors. The next one I did now, so it's glue, staple, or tape these pages together. So I just had these pages about ocean, so that's what I did. I just, here they are glued with washi, and they are also stapled. Here it is, the staple, and here's the staple, and yeah, so I just put it here. This one is fill the page with colored circles, as many as you can fit, and I think I accomplished the mission. So I put, I think it was Mod Podge on top because this was very thin. This was party confetti. Then this one is document the colors of your dinner. So I just put here things that I eat on my dinners. And what I like about this page, these are from pictures from a magazine, is the difference of the sizes, because the eggs are a little bit smaller than the apples, but here it's not the real scale. And also here the strawberries are smaller than the pasta, which is not the case. This one I did now, which is chew on this, warning, do not swallow. So when I saw these stickers, I thought about this prompt, because you are chewing, so it's like you can eat a toast, or you can eat, you know, the bread and the hamburger and the cone, but you need to be careful not to swallow, because these little guys are not going to eat. And that's why I put this in this page. And I also punched this flower with the black paper that I'm having leftovers from my black and white project. So I thought it would just stand out better this way, the stickers. So that's this prompt. Here it's mixed so many colors they turn to mud. Again, this is from my notebook that I was trying to use up some materials. And this one I just used so much that beneath it's orange. It's a bright orange, but I just put so many colors that the color actually it's very dim. So for me it's muddy, and it fits with this prompt. This one is tear out and crumble. So I have a lot of these fairies from Ivy, and Christy is here represented. So what I did with this, I just smashed, crumble, and then I just glued. But actually when you go back to gluing, it straightens very well. Let me see if you can see the crumble. Yeah, here you can see the crumble better. But yeah, but I think it straightens better, because this is a tablecloth than the napkins. This one is make a paper airplane. I had to go to YouTube because I didn't even remember how to do it, even though when I was a child I did a lot. So I just stick these two stickers, so you have the plain and the glow, and I went to my origami paper and I did the airplane. So here it is. Yeah, I just put it with the sunflowers because it's my favorite flower. So yeah, I just put here a slash so I can stick the airplane here. This one, wrap this page. I just put presents because they are wrapped. So that's the prompt. This one is tongue painting. It's some colorful candy sweets, so that's why I put all of these sweets here. And then lick this page, and I have the mouth and the baton and the lip gloss. So that's this one. This one is write some thoughts. Cover up these thoughts with the color of your choice. So I just put the bubbles in different colors. Here you can see what it says. So journey, goals, besties, and haha. But then the other ones are secret. This one is tie a spring to the spine of the book, swing widely, leave it hit the walls. So for me, the spine of the book, that's why I put the books here, the stickers of the books, because it's a representation. And then swing widely, it is swinging, all of them, as you can see. So that's the prompt. And then I just use this was tags sticker, and then just a piece of thread. This one is a fun one. So pick up the journal without using your hands. So for me, without using my hands, I could try and do it with chopsticks. So I just put here sushi stickers. And yeah, let's imagine I can actually pick up this chunky monkey with my chopsticks. This one is climb up high and drop the journal. So I just put the little girl dropping the journal, and then there's the moon and the birds and the butterflies, and then here she's on top of a hill, right? And then you have all the flowers and the butterflies, and you have the friends here doing yoga. Here they are, and here she is. So I did this with round paper that I had, green one, and here was the leftover from this one, and then of course a lot of stickers. This one is watch it deteriorate, so it's the animals being buried underground, and that's what you have. The next one is similar, so do a really ugly, because what I understood from this 3 years of adult coloring and doing some artsy things is that I'm not happy. I mean, it's not my thing drawing. For me, collaging is my happy place. So that's why you're seeing so many collages here. So I just scratched this, and for me it's do an ugly collage of dead things. So once again we have these stickers. These are from 2 different books, stickers that I never thought I was going to use, but here they found a place. So that's the good thing about doing this project, is that you use up things that otherwise you wouldn't. And it's also nice to do, you know, different things once in a while. Here you have place sticky things here, gum, syrup. So I just put again the round paper that I have, different colors, yellow and purple, and then I just put here messy things. So, you know, when I was a kid eating ice cream, I would always be sticky all over the place, and also eating donuts and cupcakes, it's also a thing that, yeah, I'm completely sticky. And then of course we have such a fun flamingo here. So this one is pretend you are doodling on the back of an envelope while on the phone. So once again, I don't doodle, so I just put here collaging. And this is because in the beginning when I did the prompt, it was really doodling, so I just put stickers, but simple stickers, because these are the stickers that I can actually draw. So, you know, the heart shape and the circle and the star. So, you know, I just, yeah, this is simple enough that I could try and draw. But then I'm like, no, let's just embrace that I do collage. So I just put collaging here. This one, it was a kind of a tricky. So it's journal golf. You were supposed to tear out the page and crumple and place the journal into a triangle shape and all of that. So for me, what I did was I just put the triangle, and this is leftovers that I have from Alien Worlds. They were exactly like this, because when I did the Crystal Planet, the animals were, you know, a lot of triangles. So I just glued. This was actually sticker paper, so all of these are the scraps. And then I also have this. So I just put the ball going through. So this is a triangle, and the ball here it's going through. Well, for this were the only stickers that I have. And then here it's my circles from brochure that I have already punched. So that's how I did this prompt. This one is make a paper chain. I know you were supposed to cut this, but why if I already have this? So I just did this with things I already have, which are this. So it's from, see, this one is from this one, so it's already have the hole here, so it's easier. So in this prompt you were supposed to collect fruit stickers, but most of the fruits that I have here, they don't have stickers, so I just used fruit stickers, and that's what I put here. And here is washi. This one is washi. This one it was for September. So you're supposed to cover this page using only office supplies, so I just use post-its. So this bigger one, they are all post-its that I have. This one is bring this book into the shower with you. So I just imagine the shower here. So this was just with scraps that I have. I put here acrylic marker. Then this is washi, so it's representing the water falling. Then you have the bubbles of the water and with the soap, and then here you have the book, so the book is in the shower, and here more bubbles. This one, rub here with dirt, so I just put these little pieces that I had left over from Ivy, and this is the dirt, so it has texture. It's actually a wrapping paper. And then I just put a lot of stickers that represent gardening, because you know, dirt, gardening, so you have all of these stickers. This one is a test page. Use every color you can get your hands on. So I just used the swatches from my brusho and my granulating watercolor. So this is when I was doing the swatches, and yeah. This one is drip something here, ink, paint or tea, close the book to make a print. So I used brusho. So this page I just closed it, and this is the other side, so here you can see it's more yellow than here. And then I just put little stickers that have to do with paint. This one is sew this page with a colorful thread or string. So I just use again a scrap that I had from Ivy because it already has the hole, so it's easier for me. And I just put this holographic paper because I thought it was fun and it was the right size. So here it is, my sewing. And yeah, and this was all leftovers from Ivy. This one, glue a random page from a newspaper. I just added magazine here, so this is from a newspaper, the summer newspaper. I remember it was summer when I did this. And then here a little bit of mermaid washi. Place your grocery list. Once again I use my fruit stickers, and it's a to-do list with washi. So this is my grocery list. Instead of writing the names, I just did the images. This one, cut up tiny bits and glue them here, so I didn't have to cut them because this is leftovers from Alien Worlds. This was one of my first pages, and I just put glitter glue on top like I did on Alien Worlds. This one is trace the things in your bag, let the lines overlap. I actually don't have a lot of interesting things in my bag because I cannot carry a lot of weight, but I put my keys here and here, and then I have the hand sanitizer. I have handbags because here we use a reusable handbag, so I usually have them on my purse if I go shopping. And then here I have a pack of paper tissues. So that's the things I have. Oh, let me show you my pack of tissues because it's special. It has a lot, several years. I don't even remember when I bought them, but you know, paper tissues don't go bad, right? But it's but after all of these years that I have them, because I bought, you know, a big pack, I have these tissues. So at least it's style. They inside it's white, but you know, at least I have Star Wars tissues. Okay. Oh, let me. So see, it's that's how I did. And I used acrylic because it doesn't go to the other side. This one is an old prompt, so it's collect the colors you like. So I just went to my Star Wars sticker book and I just grabbed the stickers that had very happy colors. So here it is. This one is new, so it's scribble widely using only borrowed pens. So I don't have a borrowed pen, but I remember that when I was at school, you know, when we were kids, we were always borrowing each other things. So I just glued here the stickers from the school days, and then scribble, I just used an acrylic marker to do the yellow line, and that's it. This one is an old one, so you're supposed to cut strips, dip them in color, glue them back. So I always try to simplify things. So I didn't cut the strips, they were already like this. I didn't color them, they were already like this, but I did glue them, but I didn't glue them completely because I wanted to have some movement. So yeah. This one is page of good thoughts. So good thoughts, we have Star Wars, we have Superman that I love. So be smart, be kind, do good, be wild, be free, do art, be brave, be open, and just be. This one, it's a new one, so it's make prints, and I used an ink pad. So I just used 3 different stamps, and then I just stamped the whole page, and that's it. This one was more things, but it was something destructive, and for me destructive is war. So I had these stickers about war, so I just glued them, and then here I just glued circles, and then with black acrylic marker I just went around and wrote war. And yeah, then let the colors run. So I use Brushel for this, a pipette, and then I just put it on top of the page, and then it just ran. So this was the beginning, 2 colors, and yeah, it was the first time that I did this. It is very messy and it was windy, so the paper was like flying everywhere, but yeah, it was fun, and the colors definitely ran. This one is another new one, so it's glue random items here, things you find on your couch and on your street. So of course I simplify things, and I just used a page of stickers that have many different things, and then here I just use an acrylic marker to do the red rectangles. So here are the stickers, and as you can see, it's like nail polish and sun and tiger, so they are like completely. And of course we have a Portuguese sardine here, and you know, rainbow. So if this is for your hashtag, the rainbow hashtag, and then yeah, a piece of cake, envelope, sofa, so it's like all over the place. So I think it's random items for sure. This one is tear this page out, put in the pocket, put it through the wash, stick it back. So for me, my interpretation was I did a pocket here with leftover that I had from the last Star Wars book, the Cute and Comfy. So this is a pocket. The water is, I use a lot of water. This was the rest of the brush on. So this one, it was the left. So I use this, I just put a little bit of ink so it could be defined, and then stick it back. So this paper was very crinkly because it had a lot of water, and then it's back to the pocket. Here, infuse this page with the smell of your choosing. For me, the ocean. I love the smell of the ocean, and that's why you have all of these animals. And then of course perfume. I have these sticker perfumes. This one is a new one, so it's color outside the lines, so there was just the red, and then I just use acrylic marker of 3 colors. So you have pink, orange, and yellow, and I just went around and I'm coloring outside the lines. This one is close your eyes, connect the dots from memory. So this one was okay, this one a little bit short. And I just glued here eyes, because you're supposed to close your eyes. Yeah, so that's what I did. So these eyes are just watching. I thought it looked better this way. Here is collect your pocket lint. So I don't have that, so I just put project scraps. So here it is again with that holographic paper. So this is leftovers from Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. And I just put here stickers that are related with sewing, which I don't do. But I have these stickers, so I thought it looked good in this page. This one is ask mom. Instead of rolling a die, I just asked my mom to pick one of the 4 colors, and she picked red, and that's why this page is red too. So this is wrapping paper, and then you have different shapes of paper, and then stickers, and then acrylics. So this one, make trips like a Jackson Pollock. This was the image that I used for the first Space Timber image. So this was 2 years ago, and it was a mess. It really was, because paint was all over. I had kids, this is kids paint. I had in a fluorescent color, so it was 6 colors, and I just dripped all over, and that's what I use for Space Timber, the first Space Timber ever. This one is new, so here it was sample various substances found in your home. So I just put sample different homes. So I had these stickers from different homes that I thought it was cool, and it was a way to use them up. Here, draw with scissors, cut up color from back of the book and glue them here. So I just use scraps from Inky Butterfly. So I have these scraps. They were already cut like this. The only thing that I did with the scissors was this. I had scissors that have different shapes, so the only thing that I cut was this. The strips were already cut. This one is also a new one, so it's create a drawing. Once again, I went to collage using a piece or several pieces of your hair. So I'm not going to use my hair, so I just use other people's hair. So I have these stickers. You have a lot of different hairs, including green, and so I just put here, and then I just use acrylic marker to do the lines. So you have the blue line and then the white line. So a lot of different hairs, all colors and hairstyles. This one was the first time that I did this, and it was fun. So resist, draw with a crayon over the top. Instead of using a crayon, I actually used a candle. So this one I just did like this, and here it was the waves, and then I went with watercolor on top. So this was green watercolor, and this one was blue watercolor. So this was fun, a thing to do in the future. This one, draw lines using abnormal writing utensils dipped in ink or paint. So what I did was, this was done with my hands, and it was a little bit of sponge, and this one was with my finger. So I think it's not using paint brushes, so I think it fits the prompt. This one, punch this page after dipping your fist in something. So yeah, I just put ink here, and then see, it matches. Yeah, so that's my fist. This one is create a color explosion. Tear up some colored paper, covered page with glue, drop paper on the page, like this author. So I went to this author, and one of the things that I saw is that he puts pictures, and then he has paint on top. So what I did was, I had already the background, but I didn't have the orange, so orange was added later on. So this is for my notebook. I put here pictures from New York. They are from 2003, so they are really old, but this is from Central Park, Brooklyn Bridge. This is what I saw from my window where I was staying, and this is the Liberty statue, and then the neighborhood where I was staying, and again it was from Central Park. So I put these pictures here, and then with acrylic marker I went on top, trying to to be more or less like this author, which I didn't understand a lot, but yeah, I tried. Here is find a way to wear the journal, and that's what I did. So this man is wearing Wreck This Journal on its back and going up, and this was also for Space Timber that you have the planet. So here it is. I use this from here in the back. They have the books, so I just cut here, and then it's the man is wearing. This is from a newspaper magazine, both pages, both pictures. This page is a sign. What do you want it to say? Just when the caterpillar thought her life was over, she began to fly. So this is something that I have this quote for many years now. So you have beautiful butterflies here, stickers, more star stickers, and here you have the caterpillars. So they are transforming into beautiful butterflies. This one is create a non-stop line. So this is from a book that you already have the background and you just have to go with the lines. I thought this paper looked like planets, so that's why I did that straight line, and then I just glued space stickers. This one was also for Space Timber. This one is space for negative comments. I don't want negative comments. I put positive. So you just have stickers with positive comments. Love yourself, keep smiling, no bad vibes, all you need is love, good vibes, sunny days, feel your energy, what a good day. So that's the stickers that I chose. Here, make smudges of color, rub your fingers, add water. So yeah, this was when a scratch paper that I put with the pages with the leftover paint, so I thought this matched the prompt. This one is a page for 4 letters words. So here you have hope, Jedi, love, blue. This is one of the first pages that I did. So I glued these ones, and then I went online and I just saw 4-letter words, and that's how I wrote all of these words. Here is cut out some pictures from, instead of magazine, I just had old school books. This is from my high school. So I just glued the pages here. So I had Leonardo da Vinci and Galileo, stars, and acrylic marker. This one is write with the pen in your mouth. I did it recently, so I just wrote hello. As you can see, it's not as easy as it looks. And I just put a little bit of ink around. This one is give away your favorite page, so I just put here gifts. It's like I am gifting the page. This one is cut strips to a weaving. Again, I didn't cut the strips, they were like this. These are space strips, but I did do the weaving. This was one of the first prompts that I did, so this is like around 2 years. This one is document time passing. So here I glue stamps that I received throughout the years. So as you can see, this one starts in 1996, and this one, St. Louis, is from 2005. This one is 2020, 2003. So a lot of stamps from a lot of places, because for example here is Brazil, Spain, states from LA, St. Louis, Portland. You have Portugal, England. So a lot of different countries represented. So it's the passing of time. This one is work with something that you hate. So I just imagine Indiana Jones with a plane and the hat and the train. So, you know, he's always traveling, and you know what he hates? It's snakes. So here are the snakes. Why does it have to be snakes? This one is hide a secret message somewhere in the book. So hang on. So I just wrote the message here. I know you cannot see because it's secret, but I use this on Ivy and Leaky Butterfly. Hang on. Okay. It's a lot. Hang on. Let's see if with less light. It's okay. It's easier to read. But yeah, I did read. I did. So doing. Here it is. Doing this journal was really fun. Okay, so here's the secret message. So yeah, you need not a lot of light to read it, but here it is, and I just put ink around. Next one, sleep with the journal, describe the experience. So I just put here a lot of pillows. Is the stickers. Here I just stamped so it's the sleeping, and then I just put here the journal, and you have all of this. This one is close the journal, write, scribble something on the edges. So I just had these stickers that I had left representing books, so it's the journal, and I have here two colors, see? So I went around, and that's the colors that you are seeing. So it was also the first time that I did this, and of course when I did it the book was already like this, so it wasn't the easiest thing but fun. Here, stain log, I just used these glitter paints because whenever I use them my fingers get all stained. So I already know this is going to happen, so that's why I did this as the stain log. This one, figure out a way to attach these two pages together. So I just used two different pieces of paper. I just put Scotch tape, so that's a way, but I also put here a clip in case I need it the second way, so the pages are attached. More splatter, yes you can, and yes I did, and it was very fun and very messy. This one, collect dead bugs here, so of course I'm not going to collect dead bugs, so I just use stickers and the leaf stickers. So all of these are stickers. This one is float this page, so this page is inside the vault and that's why it's floating, and I have also bubble stickers. This one, figure out a way to freeze this page. So this page is completely frozen, as you can see, because the stickers are all snowflake stickers, and I even put a little bit of glitter glue. So yeah, this page is completely frozen. This one is hide this page in your neighbor's yard. So I just put here, you know, the journal, the page. Here are my neighbors, and then my neighbors are doing a barbecue, as you can see. So this is typical summer thing. So since we are approaching summer, I just had this idea of doing this prompt like this. This one is roll the journal down a large hill. So that's all this page had. And when I saw these stickers, I immediately imagined them rolling down the hill. So I used a paper, and this paper was colored with brushel. So I used the paper and I put it like this. Then here with an acrylic marker, I did the lines and also the green. And then I just put this cactus just going down the hill. So you have the book already, you know, going. So he begins like this, and then he turns, then he's upside down, and then he is again. Here she is, and then turns, they are going. So yeah, they are having fun, and these ones are just watching the other ones going down the hill. And then another acrylic marker also on top, so 3 different colors here. This one is turn the book into a shoe, so representing the book I have this washi tape that has a lot of words, and then I just glued different shoes. So that's how I did this one. Here, slide the journal down, this page facing down, down a long hallway. So here's the page again. I didn't face down or else we wouldn't see anything, but yeah, it's going on a long hallway. So here are all the plants, and that's the hallway. This one is smush something colorful onto this page. So I have my sponge and it's smushed. You can actually see the texture of the smushing. Yeah. So yeah, smushed. This one is squirt liquid here. Try using your mouth. So that's what I did. I had a pipette. Actually, it was very difficult, this one. Writing it's much more difficult than this one. So that's what I did, and use Brusho again, and that's what I got. This one is cover this page in tape, create some kind of pattern. So this was washi that I wanted to use a long time ago, so that's what I did. This one is fold this page several times, make cuts with scissors and unfold. I just use a different paper, and this is what I did. So you can do whatever, a simple prompt. This one, add a new color to this page. I don't know why I put the dinosaurs. I think it's because they had so many different colors. But yeah, this is the only prompt that I don't remember why I did this. But I'm sure that in a previous video I explained this. So I need to go back and watch. This one, you are supposed to cut slits like Lucio Fontana. So I went to see, and he has this. It's just a single color, and then he just has slits that I did with the X-knife, with this. Yeah. And yeah, that's it. Here is fill in these shapes with color. If it looks too pretty, please destroy. So I just use my finger and I just went around. It's going over the line, so you know, it's not too pretty because it's going over the lines, but it's still pretty, the colors. And then this is the last one. So you're supposed to write a list of more ways to wreck this journal using color as a tool. Do them now. So this book, as you can see, was already very chunky. So I just put 2 more prompts. So it was use gold leaf, and as you can see there, it's still all over the place. It's really messy. Andre knows too. She also tried. So here you have 2 different colors of gold leaf, and then I also use wax seal that I also had from Ivy. So here you have the butterfly, and yeah, so I use these 2 because yeah, this book was already very chunky. And that's it. So this is my Wreck This journal. I highly recommend everyone to do it and do it their own way. It's really fun, and I will see you soon. Bye.